I am Ritesh Manglani, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. So today we will discuss topic that is diagonalization of matrix of chapter System of Linear Equations and Matrices. So first of all we will understand what is diagonal matrix. So if all the values are 0 except principal diagonal, and in principal diagonal at least one non-zero value, then we can say that that matrix is in diagonal form. Now let A be a square matrix of order n, and the matrix A is said to be diagonalizable if there exists a non-singular, that is an inversible matrix P such that P inverse AP is equal to D, where D is a diagonal matrix and the matrix P is known as model matrix. Now an n cross n matrix is diagonalizable if and only if it has n linearly independent eigenvectors. So if a matrix is of order 3 cross 3, then there should be 3 linearly independent eigenvectors. Then and then that matrix is diagonalizable. Now working rule for diagonalization of square matrix A. So first step, find the eigenvalues of square matrix A. So first of all we will have to find the eigenvalues of square matrix A. Then second step, find the eigenvectors corresponding to each eigenvalue. So in second step we will have to find the eigenvectors corresponding to each eigenvalue. And third step is find the model matrix P by writing the eigenvectors as its column vectors. And fourth step, find the diagonal matrix D is equal to P inverse AP. So diagonal matrix D can be found by product of P inverse A and P. And the diagonal matrix D has eigenvalues as its diagonal elements. So in the final answer of D, there will be eigenvalues as its diagonal elements. Now let us discuss first example related to this. Find a matrix P that diagonalizes A and determine P inverse AP, where A is equal to 2, 0, minus 2, then 0, 3, 0, then 0, 0, 3. So here first of all we will find out eigenvalues of this matrix. So here A is equal to 2, 0, minus 2, 0, 3, 0, then 0, 0, 3. So here the given matrix is in upper triangular form. Because if you look at the matrix, then all the entries are 0 below the principal diagonal. Therefore this matrix is said to be in upper triangular form. So its eigenvalues will be the elements of principal diagonal. So eigenvalues of given matrix A are 2, 3 and 3. So these are the eigenvalues of matrix A. Now we will find eigenvectors corresponding to these eigenvalues. So first of all we will find out eigenvector for lambda equal to 2. So for lambda equal to 2, according to the definition of eigenvector, A minus lambda I into capital X is equal to 0, where capital X is called eigenvector. Now here we will have to find out A minus lambda I. So for that we will subtract lambda from the principal diagonal elements. So here lambda is 2, therefore we will subtract 2 from the principal diagonal elements. So 2 minus 2, so it will be 0, then 3 minus 2, so it will be 1, then 3 minus 2, so it will be 1. So here matrix will be 0, 0, minus 2, then 0, 1, 0, then 0, 0, 1, and capital X is X, Y, Z is equal to 0, 0, 0. Now if we write equations from this matrix, so first equation will be minus 2Z is equal to 0, because if you look at the first row, so first equation will be minus 2Z is equal to 0. Now if you look at the second row, so second equation will be Y is equal to 0. Same way if you look at the third row, so third equation will be Z is equal to 0. Therefore here Y is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 0. But here we have no information about X. So here X may have any value, therefore X will be free variable. So we will suppose x is equal to t1 where t1 belongs to R. Now as we have to find eigenvector, that is capital X is equal to x, y, z, and here x is equal to t1, y is 0 and z is 0. So here t1 0 0. Now taking t1 common, so it will be t1 into 1 0 0. So this can be written as t1 into capital X1, where capital X1 is an eigenvector corresponding to lambda is equal to 2. Therefore eigenvector corresponding to lambda is equal to 2 is 1 0 0. Now same way we will find out eigenvector corresponding to lambda is equal to 3. So for lambda equal to 3, a minus lambda I into capital X is equal to 0, where capital X is an eigenvector. Now we will have to find out a minus lambda I. So for that we will subtract lambda from the principal diagonal elements, and here lambda is 3. Therefore we will subtract 3 from the principal diagonal elements. So here 2 minus 3, so it will be minus 1. Then 3 minus 3 will be 0. Then 3 minus 3 will be 0. Therefore matrix will be minus 1 0 minus 2, then 0 0 0, then 0 0 0 into x y z is equal to 0 0 0. Now we will write down equation from this matrix. So if you look at the first row, so from first row equation will be minus x minus 2z is equal to 0. Therefore if we simplify this, then it will be x plus 2z is equal to 0. Now here we will suppose y and z. So suppose y is equal to t2 and z is equal to t3. Now as you can see that we have obtained only one equation, and here variables are 3. So difference of these two will be 2, because equation is 1 and variables are 3. So number of variables minus number of equations will give us number of free variables. So here 3 minus 1, so it will be 2. So here there will be 2 free variables. So we will suppose y and z as a free variable. So we will suppose y is equal to t2 and z is equal to t3, where t2 and t3 belongs to R. So here from this equation x is equal to minus 2z and z is t3, therefore it will be minus 2t3. Therefore x is equal to minus 2t3. Now as we have to find out eigenvector capital X, which is given by x, y, z, and here x is minus 2t3 and y is t2 and z is t3. So this can be written as 0 t2 0 plus minus 2t3 0 t3. Because if we add these two vectors, then it will be minus 2t3 t2 t3. Now here taking t2 common, so it will be 0 1 0, and here taking t3 common, so it will be minus 2 0 1. So this can be written as t2 into capital X2 plus t3 into capital X3, where x2 and x3 are eigenvectors corresponding to lambda is equal to 3. So here eigenvectors for lambda equal to 3 are 0 1 0 and minus 2 0 1. Now here as we have to find out model matrix, so the model matrix P has eigenvectors as its column vectors. So here model matrix P will be in first column it will be 1 0 0, then in second column it will be 0 1 0, and in third column it will be minus 2 0 1. So here we have obtained eigenvector for lambda equal to 2, that is 1 0 0, and eigenvectors for lambda equal to 3 are 0 1 0 and minus 2 0 1. So here we will have to write down eigenvectors as its column vectors. Now next step we will have to find out P inverse. So to find P inverse we will apply Gauss-Jordan method. So we have P is equal to I3 into P, where I3 is an identity matrix of order 3 by 3. Here P is 1 0 0, then 0 1 0 minus 2 0 1 is equal to, now identity matrix will be 1 0 0 0 1 0 then 0 0 1 into P. Now here we will have to convert P into identity matrix using row operations, and same row operations we will have to apply on the right hand side also. So here if you look at the matrix P, on the left hand side. So if you look at the last row, so first non-zero entry is 1, so this is leading one of third row. But here we will have to convert this matrix into identity matrix. So here we will have to convert this -2 into 0. So for that we will multiply third row by 2, then we will add it to the first row. Therefore we will use the row operation, that is R1 plus 2R3. And same row operation we will have to apply to right hand side also. So here we will use the row operation, that is R1 plus 2R3. So if we use this row operation, then matrix on the left hand side will be 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, and if we use this row operation on the right hand side, then here if you look at the first row, then 1 plus 0, so it will be 1, then 0 plus 0, so it will be 0, then 0 plus 2, so it will be 2. So after applying the row operation R1 plus 2R3, next matrix will be 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 is equal to 1 0 2 0 1 0 and 0 0 1 into P. So here if we compare this with I3 is equal to P inverse into P. So here P inverse will be 1 0 2 0 1 0 0 0 1. So this is inverse of matrix P. Now here, as we have to find matrix P that diagonalizes A, we have already found matrix P, and also we will have to find P inverse AP, which is also called diagonal matrix. So diagonal matrix P is given by P inverse AP. So here P inverse is 1 0 2 0 1 0 0 0 1. Then A is given matrix, which is 2 0 minus 2 0 3 0 0 0 3, and P is 1 0 minus 2 0 1 0 0 0 1. Now we will have to find product of these matrices. So if we multiply these matrices, then answer will be 2 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 3. So this is called diagonal matrix, because here you can see that all values are 0 except principal diagonal. So this is called diagonal matrix. And here if you look at the principal diagonal, then here eigenvalues of matrix A are elements of principal diagonal. Hence the diagonal matrix D has eigenvalues as its diagonal elements. So this way we can find out diagonal matrix D and a model matrix P. So in today's lecture we have discussed how to find model matrix P and diagonal matrix D. Thank you for watching this lecture. I will see you in the next lecture.